What's up guys, today we are continuing our series on how to make a shooter game in Scratch. So without further ado, let's get started. So what we have here is our tank and our buy tank button and our tank bullet button. So let's get coding. So in our tank button, let's do a when green flag is clicked, and we'll do a forever loop and an if else statement. So we want to put our tank button over here, and we are going to set our ghost effect to not the ghost effect, our brightness effect. So get a set brightness effect to -80. So forever if else statement, we'll do an or, and we'll do an equals in one side and a greater than in the other. So if our cache is equal to 100, or our cache is greater than 100, then we are going to set our brightness effect to 80. Not to 80, 0. And then after that, we are going to set our brightness effect to -80. And then, so this is done, we'll do another when green flag is clicked, and we'll do a forever loop and an if statement. So if we'll get an and, if we are touching the mouse pointer and our mouse is down, then we are going to create clone of tank, and we need to put a wait 1 second. And in our tank sprite, let's do a when green flag is clicked, and we will hide, and we will do a when I start the clone, we are going to show, like we did in our zombie sprite. So once we are going to show, we are going to do a forever loop, and let's do a go to mouse pointer over here, and do an if statement, and let's create a variable, and it's going to be called tank placed right here. So what you need to do to make this variable is go here and press tank, type in tank placed, and make it for all sprites. So let's get an equal statement, not an equal statement, let's do a mouse down, and we are going to set tank placed to yes, like this. And then under the when green flag is clicked, we are going to set tank placed to no. And then we are going to, under the when green flag is clicked, we are going to set our brightness effect, ghost effect, to 80. And then over here, we are going to set our ghost effect to 0. And after that, we are going to stop this script, and do another when I start the clone, and let's do a forever loop, and we'll do an if statement. So get it equals. So if our tank placed is equal to yes, then we are going to create clone of tank bullet and wait 1 second. So a short delay. And then in our tank bullet sprite, do a when green flag is clicked, we are going to hide. So the problem with making clones and making bullets clones is that the bullet doesn't know which clone to go to. So how to solve this? We need to add lists. So go to variables, and over here we have 3 lists: direction, X position, and Y position, and make sure they are for all sprites. So over here, let's do a delete all of direction, X position, and Y position. And after that, we need to make a variable called tanks, and we are going to set tanks to 0. And make sure tanks is a variable for all sprites. So over in our tanks sprite, we are going to put a point in direction block, and we will point in direction a pick random. Over here, we will put over here, and we will point in direction from 36 to over here, 151. And then after that, we are going to go to variables and put a add. We are going to add the x position to x position. We are going to add y position to y position. And finally, we are going to add direction to direction. And then we are going to go in our tank bullet. One thing you need to do is change our tank by 1. Okay, so once that is done in our tank sprite to a when I start the clone, we are going to point in direction. And we will point in direction, go to variables, and get item tanks of direction. We use this variable because in direction, if we add something to direction, like add something, I'm going to say thing. If we add a thing, then you have a number of here that says 4. So if our tanks is 3, then it's going to be 91. Our direction is going to be 91. So let's hide this direction variable, and we'll do the same thing with the x and y position. Go to x, y, and we'll go to x, duplicate this, and we'll change this to the x position. And over here, we'll do the same thing, but we will change this to the y position. And then we'll put a show here. And let's do a repeat until loop. It will do repeat until we are touching the edge. And we will put a move 10 steps. And we'll delete this clone. So let's see if that works now. We'll buy a tank. And as you can see, it is shooting out bullets, which is exactly what we want. Now, we want the bullets to destroy the zombies. So over here, we'll scroll down all the way over here. And over here, we'll put an or. And we'll put a touching bullet, or we are touching the tank bullet. And then we'll put this over here, and then we'll put this back into the if statement. So let's buy a tank right here. As you can see, it is destroying the zombies, which is what we want. Now, we want the zombies to stop moving 10 steps. So what we need to do is go into our bullet sprite, and we have this over here. So let's just drag this in here. So we'll just minimize this. It's easier to drag stuff in here to there. So let's do that. And over here, you can see we have this script right there. And we'll drag this over here. And we'll do this. And we don't need this wait seconds. So we just don't need that. Actually, keep it in there. So then, let's try our game out in full screen mode. So buy a tank. Here's a tank. And let's see. As you can see, it shot one of the zombies, which is what we want. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next Scratch tutorial. Peace out.